Okay, do you know how the MDT can be a little cumbersome, if you will?
Yeah.
If you could change, things regarding the MDT, what would it be?
Features or
Um, yeah, yeah.
I was thinking about this because I feel
I
like
guess specific
I don't know about you, but
to like searching,
MDT. Yeah.
because
Oh,
searching is a big aspect of the MDT that definitely lacks in some areas. Um,
yeah.
because for me, it's automatic adding of who submitted the piece of evidence.
Yeah.
For example, when you add a piece of evidence, whose state ID goes in that field?
I was thinking about this. It feels like it feels like we have to take longer to process these days,
It,
doesn't it? Or like
yeah,
it just
no,
takes
that's absolutely
insanely
true.
long to process.
That
Yeah.
is absolutely
And
true.
it feels like it should be quicker to process, or like the burden of processing shouldn't take so long on officers. And I was like, how can you make processing quicker? I feel like this could be a really crazy feature for the MDT, but if you know how like it auto adds you as a officer involved if you make the report.
Yep.
What if the MDT could detect a gun and then auto reference all the reports that a casing or projectile is connected to that gun and auto like reference, you know, this gun is hot in these things, or somehow like weapons got separated off the evidence into its own like weapons evidence category, and somehow like it's just like bang 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 bang, these guns are hot or these guns are within statute, right? And attach all the reports and then attach the suspects. I don't know. It's going to be a very complicated thing, but
Well,
it'd make
I
processing a little
actually
quicker, right?
I think there's a relatively simple thing. Um, if a gun is added to the evidence locker and it shows up in the report,
Yeah.
what if instead of showing here, look at is there any recent thing with a gun? I'm gonna look for an OIS under incidents. Okay, look
We've
at
all had an OS game.
8150.
8150. Yeah.
Okay, what if, and I think this is a simple solution, a few things. Number one, if a casing or projectile or weapon come back to a prior incident, instead of being that greenish tealish color, maybe it's red.
Oh,
But
that'd
in
be good.
addition, left clicking a piece of evidence will copy its identifier, but right clicking will bring up all incidents involving that. Because then that covers pretty much everything you've said.
Yeah.
The red, the red is the identifier of, hey,
Or
we have this in evidence. And then right clicking would just be, it would then bring up any report involving that.
right clicking could bring you to the search page with this already like open.
Yes, exactly. Now, the
Yeah.
only downside I see to that is if you have to look up 5 different pieces of evidence, um, there is a limit to the amount of tabs we can have, I believe.
Maybe we need more tabs.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Um, I mean, you're not wrong because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 in total, 5 tabs.
Yeah, it's limiting sometimes if you're like doing a 10 report investigation or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, that would be very problematic. Um, I think that would be a relatively. I'm not going to say simple, but
Yeah.
I think that would hit on a lot of the sort of manual stuff. And it's not just all entirely, you know, we don't have to look into anything anymore. It's just
Yeah.
hey, here's the visual indicator. Just like when someone
It's
has a
like less
warrant.
less clicks.
Yeah, when
It's
someone
less
has a
clicks
warrant,
to
it's like,
yeah.
hey, yo, active warrant, and then list them.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good
Remember
thing.
the old MDT used to actually group like things if you put the same state IDs. I don't think this MDT does that.
No, but do you know that Croc situation I'm dealing with on the docket?
Yeah.
Um, King added evidence and photos,
Yeah.
and it was missing also from the report. But do you know how we found it? King puts his state
How?
ID for the photos he submits. So we looked up a state ID
Yeah.
for evidence, and his shit came up. And it wasn't attached to any report. It should have been. It was attached to the report, but then not there. But that's how we found it. And then I started thinking to myself, but what if we just what if we put a prefix to a cop state ID, like 999, right? You put 999 and then in my case 1303 for photos, and that's how we'll identify, a police officer submitted piece of evidence. The only downside is well, number one, I don't think we'll ever get state IDs nearly close to that high, but more importantly, it wouldn't be consistent because for any other piece of evidence, it really should be the state ID of the person it is attached to.
Can they not just, because I mean we all have accounts on this thing, can they not just add, who added the evidence, or like
that's my hope. That's my hope. It's one of the things I would definitely love to see for sure. But you definitely brought up a good thing that I didn't even consider, which was detecting stuff that have prior incidents. And then for me, I think, again, just the functionality of searching that easily.
Remember how we used to be able to kind of look in our pockets and then put our hand over something and kind of quickly copy something?
Yes, absolutely.
I think that needs to be a thing again, because the MTC is just having so many issues where a lot of people are just having to manually type it all out. Because it's not the lab technicians on strike, I guess, and they're just not happy.
Now they malicious as fuck, because that shit will show up and then that shit gonna disappear, and then it stays in evidence but unattached to the report. Now, I'm hopeful that that stuff is resolved soon, and then hopefully we don't have to consider much beyond that. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any other quicker ways to like process. I don't know.
I also think that okay, question. When we have a gun in evidence, are we also under the assumption that those the local workers back there are running a ballistics test as well?
I think if it's a scratch gun, we gotta do it ourselves, right?
Well, normal guns, for example.
Yeah, normal guns, you'd assume that local guys are doing the ballistics, or the lab technicians.
The reason being, I really hate having us put casings in, because as a hypothetical, no, not even VR, but as a hypothetical, let's say we get a gun, right? And then we do put the casings and such in the locker. Let's say that gun was fired earlier in the day, and then only an hour after we get the gun in custody, we go and search that situation, get all the casings and stuff. Are we gonna accidentally assume that those casings are involved in whatever crime was committed at that point? Like I don't like that. Like for me, when there's a weapon listed, it's in custody, and then them people that are on strike at the moment be running ballistics so that we don't unintentionally have casings and projectiles.
You need the gun to do it. Yeah,
but for me, it's I really dislike having to go to the roof and firing the gun and getting the projectile and getting the casing. Because I don't like how it's then listed in the report if we don't actually have a projectile and casing related to the crime.
I think if you if you can kind of quickly copy from your pockets, or put your hand over something and copy it quickly, I think that will alleviate that problem.
True.
But
That
yeah,
is
I
very
get that
true.
now. Yeah, no, I that makes more sense. Yeah, I think if you can just kind of quickly, yeah, copy, that should be fine, and just tell people not to put them in the lockers.
Yeah, I think that would be best course of action.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's all I got. Oop, uh-oh. There's someone
Does
running.
us documenting keys actually do anything?
No, not really, if you ask me. I mean,
Yeah, I
yes,
haven't.
to a degree, but you have to already be I guess that's not true. It does, but it depends on how it's documented. If there's a
Yeah.
photo of a key and the 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 size of those ridges and stuff isn't a searchable thing, then it's useless.
Yeah.
Unless somebody's specifically looking for someone, and they know, let's say, two people are related, and you may have seen that person go into a house, um, and then somebody did document a key, and then you had to manually search and go through all of them to find out if there's a match. Like, there's no other way you're gonna find it. That's like years ago when people used to put oh my gosh, it used to piss me off. What was it? Oh, when they didn't put report numbers and
Oh yeah.
in evidence, and then we had that issue in the MDT of
Hot
a
gun.
duplicate identifier
Yeah.
and a new one like showing up. But again, if multiple people didn't put a report number, it would overwrite all the priors, and then you'd never find the old one.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very similar to that, where like you then can't search anything. How can you search for? Or if people put photos of weed in the strain but didn't actually put the
Yeah.
strain in the identifier, you can't search that.
Yeah.
It's a very rough thing, but that's what's happening with keys a lot of the time. I'm gonna be real. I don't document people's keys. And the reason I don't is because these bitches out here got like 20 fucking keys, and I gonna sit there and no. You think I can't just like you said earlier. I can take a photo of that shit, but you think I'm a right?
Yeah.
No. You
No,
think I'm gonna
no,
trace them
no,
bitches? No.
no.
Absolutely not.
Forehead has like 16 keys, and every time I arrest him, I'm like, oh, that okay. I'm just putting my hand on the next key now.
So
And
how are
that's like
you
16 photos in the
documenting them?
report. Um,
I'm searching key and evidence. Okay, perfect example. Literally, type key. Go to evidence, type key.
yeah,
The first one you should see is Clay Alderson, key number 6, right?
yeah.
I can't see the photo, but oh my god, I'm first on scene here.
It's you.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
great.
that's how I. Oh, no,
But
I document.
but guess what? None of this is searchable.
Yeah, that's an issue. Search report. Oh, sorry, incident 8149. 8149. Stephen O'Connor. 14 keys I had to take photos of.
Yep, and even then, like the only time you will find a match here is if somebody manually went through and was like, I need to know if
Yeah.
Steven has access. Then went through and was like, oh shit, the ridges on that key look similar to the
I
other
don't
one.
even know what it
It's cut the
means.
same way.
Yeah.
You know, it's cut the same way. And then, but there's no way to actually verify
No.
because
Until you
there's
got
no
two keys next to each
searchable
other.
thing. And listen,
No.
I would never want you or anybody else to have to manually trace that shit with a fucking pen or pencil, you
I think
know?
we should have to, yeah.
Exactly. Now it'd be a little different. If we, that thing you were talking about earlier, quickly, taking a gander and copying the
Yeah,
stuff.
that would make it a lot easier. Like you
A
get like a bit
whole
of
lot
clay,
easier.
and just put the key in the clay, and then you got the key imprint.
Exactly.
No.
That would definitely be a lot easier for sure. For sure. Oh wait, they have two
Yeah,
of
that's
one
how I
key.
document keys.
And when I say two, like it's not a you messed up. It's one key and then the key right
Same
next
key.
to it.
Oh.
Same one. 8 and 9 for Steven.
Yeah, I didn't
That's
even realize
interesting.
that. I'm just like, these keys look like fucking keys.
Yeah. That's very interesting. But yeah, keys are just a difficult one. Keys right now are documented exactly how a lot of things used to be that you
Yeah.
needed to know specifics of, but you can't. There's no reasonable way to do that.
No.
Well,
I think the like the quick way to see a hot gun would be, I think, very helpful. Um, but yeah, like all the red tags if they've been referenced in other reports. I think
yep.
that's probably the easiest way to implement it, right? If it,
Yeah, 100%. I think
or,
warrants are a great example. Prior
yeah,
to active warrants being listed on the MDT when you're processing, um, a lot of people failed to look at who has an active warrant. And then, you
yeah,
know, but once that was added, I don't know if I've seen a situation recently in which a warrant was overlooked because you literally have to ignore where it says active warrants, you know?
yeah. I don't know if this. What if there was like more cross-referencing in the MDT? If that makes any sense. So like, if you add a criminal scum, you can click a button that takes you to their profile from the incident report, and you don't have to go to the like the
Like
profile
another
page
tab.
and
Oh, that's actually
like it
not
just
a bad
opens a
idea.
tab and
Open a
automatically
tab
opens their profile.
or a pop-up. Like when I say pop-up,
Uh
I mean um
oh
go to the incident where it says delete, right?
yeah
Um and add criminal and then put Aubrey Webster, right?
yeah
If you could click Aubrey and it, you know, not click Aubrey, but
yeah
if under criminal scum you could click something next to their name that said profile, but it just popped up
yeah
as like that add criminal scum pop up with the,
yeah
you know, a TLDR, if you will, of their
that'd be
profile.
good. Yeah, like, do they
Like
have a
even
license?
that,
How many
instead
points they
of
have? Yeah,
exactly, instead of having to reference an entire separate tab and then sort back and forth and back and forth, it's just like a
yeah.
quick info.
It's like more like like less clicking to get somewhere, or like more
Yes,
cross-referencing where it's quicker to get to somewhere that you get need information. I think that would save a lot of time.
I agree. And it would literally just have to be their name, state ID, points on their license,
Yeah,
active warrants, active licenses.
a
Um,
summary version. Yeah,
yeah,
we don't need
and
notes or whatever. Yeah, or
exactly.
maybe
Like
notes. I don't know. Yeah,
at that point, I don't even think we'd even have to consider what kind of vehicles they have. Like, we're just
yeah,
looking for stuff that's like relevant to the situation. Because if you need to know vehicles, you go to their
yeah,
profile. If you don't, and you are solely looking for um you know, things to add charges for, which again, licenses, points on
yeah.
license, which actually points are irrelevant now, aren't they?
Um,
I don't
there's
think
still 20 points.
I don't think there's points at all. Yeah, the points have. Oh
Oh,
wait.
they're gone. What?
Oh, actually
There are
no.
points?
Unless
Oh no, there is
I
still points. Yeah,
promise
no.
you, license points stopped showing up for me the other day, and I had just
Yeah, it didn't
assumed.
show for me, but then I had to refresh it.
Oh, you know
I had
what?
to look,
Maybe it
click
was
into
when
it
the
again.
MDT was like super laggy, and
Yeah.
that part just didn't load. Is there even legislation supporting points on licenses?
Yeah, it's weapons license and driver's license, I think, removals legislation. There's
Oh,
21
it is
points.
there.
You're yeah.
Okay, so that was okay. Fair enough. It's actually funny that they have a decent amount of this listed. I don't think it actually indicates the period of time in which points last. I'm assuming it's 30 days, but
Yeah, 30.
that's the
Do
only
you
thing
think
that
there's
would
new
make sense.
legislation
What was that?
about statute of limitations? There's new legislation.
Yes, I saw when that was announced yesterday. I believe it was yesterday.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but is it saying that if you put a warrant out, it extends the statute?
If an arrest warrant is issued for a criminal charge, law enforcement agencies have a maximum of 30 days from the issuance of the warrant to serve the warrant. subject to periodic extension. Oh, wait. Huh?
Or is it? It's not quite clear. Is it 30 days just extends the warrant, but then the crime has to be within 30 days of
Well,
apprehension?
okay,
I don't know.
to me that is not indicating it extends the statute of limitations,
Yeah.
which I believe is why it says a maximum of 30 days. But if you only have 7 days, I mean, within the statute of limitations, warrant is issued within 30-day period following commission of a crime. No, that's not it.
Or is it saying you can get up to like 9 extensions or whatever if you put the warrant out on day 0 or 1 of the statute?
I don't actually know.
Oh well, it's
Ah,
the wording's not
that
the
is
best, is it?
yeah, that's kind of confusing. 30 days from the time a crime is committed to press charges upon a citizen. Okay. But then if an arrest warrant is issued for criminal charges, so let's say we do it on day 30 or 29,
Yeah.
we have a maximum of 30 days from when it's issued to serve it. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I don't really know. I do think there should probably be clarification. I would assume that there has to be, like, everything has to be concluded within that time period, 30 days from like when the crime was committed. Though it was mention of an extension, as in before it was worded solely as like from the time the crime was committed. Now I think it makes mention of if it's like an ongoing thing, it's from, hold on, let me find out where it says it. I promise you I'm not going crazy. It's somewhere here. 30 day. Oh, for crimes of a continuing nature, the statute of limitations shall commence from the last act of the crime.
Yeah.
You want to know what's interesting about that? There's no indication as to crimes of a continuing nature. So if somebody is selling drugs and then selling drugs again and then selling drugs again, stuff outside of 30 days could be considered. If right, like, am I wrong in assuming that? Right?
Yeah, no,
do you know how
continuing nature? Yeah,
exactly.
Same,
but
like, quote unquote crime.
But what gap is going to be deemed reasonable to believe it's continuing in nature? You know, like if one day somebody does something and then a week later they do it again, or that situation where we got that guy with a bunch of weed, right? Like let's say that first crime wasn't the day before or whatever.
Yeah.
It was instead 3 weeks before, and then 2 weeks before that, which now puts that outside of statute. Would that be continuing? Who knows? It's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Drug trafficking is going to be very interesting with how that's worded. Because normally we don't even consider a thing past 30 days. Not one. But we are going to need someone to push something of continuing nature unless they clarify it's something within a short time frame. Let's say I was a murderer or serial killer and I murdered somebody today, and then I murdered someone later today, and then tomorrow I murdered someone. Is that the continuing nature in which they're talking about, where statute of limitations would be 30 days from tomorrow because it happened in quick succession? I don't know.
Or is it you murder someone on week 1 and then you murder someone on week 5? Does it start from week 5?
Yeah. I don't think there's any indication as to whether or not hot guns are considered here either. And whether or not well, number one, hot guns I don't think are defined at all. I could be wrong. But hot guns specific to statute of limitations is an interesting topic because you can run into someone with a hot gun with crimes attached to stuff outside of 30 days.
Nature. It's a gun.
Not wrong.
All the crimes were committed with a gun.
I don't know that I would push that. I know you're being facetious there, but can we push stuff beyond 30 days? Well, it says evidence that references actions, events, or any other items older than 30 days may be considered if it directly impacts the understanding of the crime committed within the 30-day period. Such historical evidence must be corroborated by current evidence within the 30-day statute to be deemed admissible. That actually, in my opinion, has a stronger case for the drug trafficking portion that I brought up, because those are listed as exceptions to evidence collection time frame. Listen, I'm very curious to see how this all plays out. So
interesting times ahead.
I am gonna get out there because they probably need some.
Yeah, no worries. I'm getting
maintaining eastbound.
All right, have a good one, Frost. I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, no, I'll try to get this resolved as soon as possible. I hate things dragging.
Sounds good. Listen, if it takes time, it takes time. I'm not worried. I'm in no rush. I ain't going nowhere.
We don't want you to go anywhere, Rhodes.
The Westbound picture perfect.
I might be getting fired though.
I don't think you're getting fired. Listen, we've already talked about it. People don't get fired unless they fuck up bad, or unwilling to admit that they did wrong.
On that sidewalk, that was highly dangerous.
Or try cover it up.
Recovered.
Exactly.
Recovered the crash. Southbound South Rockford.
I'm dipping. Dip.
Stay 50.
Good night.
Good night.
Still mobile. Traffic is pretty heavy today. In all honesty, we're southbound on
Hello.
South Rockford.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Has not broken the twerk once in this whole pursuit. We are
What's your
westbound.
Rhodes, what's yours?
My name's Vic Hanna. Officer Vic Hanna.
Secondary.
Vic Hanna.
Yeah, Vic Hanna. VIC.
Thank you very much.
That's not UCB.
That's not short for Victor?
Coming out to the
Nope,
Vacation
just
Hotel
Vic.
On Bay City.
Vic.
Southbound.
Interesting. My name's Matt, despite the fact that everyone thinks
Southbound Bay City.
my name's Matthew, but it's not.
Yeah. I mean,
You got the short end of the stick from the start.
Nah, I got to the finish line faster. My name's, I only had to learn 3 letters to spell my name. You know how easy it was to learn how to spell my name in cursive?
Hey, I also only had to learn 3 letters.
Alright, triple
Yeah, you
fizzles,
did.
got your
Because
comms.
M-A-T-T-C,
Double T.
I can spell good.
Exactly. All right, I have to get out there and go assist. You have a good one.
Going back towards the Rainbow Garage.
Good luck.
117 miles in climbing.
Oh, okay. Good luck, man.
We're not just in eastbound Vespucci.
Fucking Kyle.
So eastbound Vespucci. Oh my God, it's the low corner from Middle Street. Eastbound Vespucci, Vespucci Garage.
Is this mine? No, that's not mine. That's awkward.
Crossing Elgin.
This one's mine.
Crossing Strawberry. Going really fast. 115 plus. Oh, they might do a jump down towards the Legion. I'm gonna go, if they do, I'll go around. But nope. We're still eastbound Vespucci going towards El Rancho Boulevard.
Are additionals required?
Oh my God, hard 50. Somehow she's still twerking on top of the vehicle.
She has still not broken her twerk at one moment.
Taking an exit we're taking a right westbound Del Perro Freeway now. Correct lanes of travel. Still westbound Del Perro, taking the pillbox exit. See if they send it over. Oh, I got too much speed. Take it, primary. Slide, I got it, recovered. Left westbound occupation. Right northbound Alta, excuse me, power. Sanitation truck underway. Crossing power. Crossing Howard. We're still on power. Northbound power. Shouldn't over by power. Left westbound. Bowell Boulevard.
Its acceleration isn't bad. It's not great. It's got a turbo in it. It handles better.
The westbound Eclipse Boulevard.
But its top speed is like 150.
Ventura's in a very calm glide here. They're going to take a turn. They hit the wall. It's got to be Benjamin driving because they cannot drive. We're still westbound Eclipse.
304 secondary, are we requesting permission for PBS?
You are go for PBS. Keep it at a low speed though.
Fuck you.
Unless they've been going crazy.
Not too crazy. We can hit at safe
Go,
speeds.
go.
We're westbound.
What was that?
Coming up to Maverick.
Nothing.
He said fuck you.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
Oh
can say that.
damn, that's fucked up.
He wants to go on a date.
And then immediate right.
Oh, I'm happily married and you're not my type.
Oh,
See,
no,
there you
okay.
go.
Yeah, yeah. My type's
Putting
someone
that
with the
there.
personality, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So with a nice
Y'all can continue.
Congratulations.
I just hope you don't illegally park, because that would be a terrible thing to do.
What do
we
you
do
do about it if
everything
you do?
illegally.
What are you gonna do about it,
A
officer?
citation.
No, I don't think you will.
Yeah, no, it's a commercial parking violation. It's $1,250 every time.
Eastbound West Eclipse Boulevard.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
don't think you can do that.
Definitely wants all that. Yep.
Okay.
Eastbound Eclipse Boulevard.
Go.
Sell noodles here.
Stop it,
I
let
read
it
about
go.
it in the archive. Eastbound Eclipse Boulevard. Oh, I recovered.
The light was red.
Hit a palm tree.
Stop and go.
reversing. Coming up.
Ah.
Stop
Car
and
still
go.
mobile.
Mmm.
Eastbound Boulevard.
Tell Flacco to fuck off too.
We're left.
There you go. You stop now. That's the sidewalk, bud.
Going through the parking lot. We're left westbound Clinton. Left southbound Alta. They might do this. Oh, they. Wow.
Westbound. Palmer Boulevard.
You guys are down bad. Fits are up. You guys got it.
Oh god.
The traffic here.
Oh, he
I
totally
don't
fucking
think
hit the
$60
car.
we lost it today because we crossed it down south. We're westbound Eclipse. We're westbound Eclipse. Going down left southbound Milton.
Officer,
Yeah.
I don't appreciate you following our car like that.
Southbound
Yeah, it's very
Milton, going down
stalkerish.
Left eastbound Howard.
Stalkerish? What?
Yeah. Yeah. Stalkerish.
We have a stalker.
If
Go away.
you say
Go
so,
away. Go away.
Howard, we-
I will go where I please.
Have a
right
beautiful
southbound
day.
Sunrise. Speaking of being, where are you? Are you alive? Yeah, we're westbound. There's somebody paralleling for spikes right now.
Well, two
There's
parallels
seven.
currently.
There's help.
I swear to God.
They're out on Carcer. Carcer going towards the
Let's
courthouse.
up on 8 Milton. Crossing over 8 Milton, continuing southbound, right, westbound Dorset. Don't worry, Ventura, I'll save this chase for you. Continuing westbound Dorset, Paso Manzona Hospital.
235 secondary. Left, southbound Palomino. Left, they're taking the slip parallel to
Going
Del
down to
Perro
the bottom
Freeway.
bin in case I make it.
I push them off. I'm flipped though. I'm good.
Oh, nice. Good shit, Bean.
They're continuing on the slip towards the Puerto Freeway.
Yes,
We're
I'm
going-
secondary. Southbound
ahead.
Fruta. Opposed lanes to travel. Southbound Presa. Correct lanes to travel.
with it, don't worry.
No.
I can deal
Taking the
with it.
jump.
No, sir, I need you over to the
Yes,
sidewalk,
boss.
please.
Tricked out being.
The
But the
car
vehicle
could
is-
be out suit and smoking a lot.
I was so in awe.
There we are. Engine off, windows down, please. Passengers in the back, if y'all wouldn't mind moving over to the sidewalk. I just want to make sure y'all don't get hurt,
Lower La
okay?
Puerta.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Taking the up ramp for Innocence
Just a
Boulevard.
moment.
Like I said, the car is smoking like crazy. Northbound Alpha Street. Going into
Sir,
the
I
alleyway.
would love to know your
parallel
thought
to
process
Olympic
behind
Freeway
doing
going
that.
Eastbound,
I'm gonna
out
have
on
Spike
Power
car
now.
wash.
Curiosity.
The garage car.
Curiosity.
Going into
He's
the
Irish, okay?
Forum,
That's all you
out
gotta
on
say.
Forum Drive.
Uh-huh. And what makes you
There's
think
a
it'd be a good
van
idea to look
blocking
into a
out the
police
way.
officer's trunk outside of just
Still in the alleyway,
curiosity?
There's gonna be a
In
In
traffic
case you
truck.
kidnapped somebody, make sure no one was
careful,
from there. I heard like
No,
screaming.
no,
you could have like
no,
dying
no.
cats, a dying person.
No, absolutely
Strawberry,
not. Sir,
southbound, passing
face away
Thursday.
from me. I
Well-
need to figure out whether or not you took something from my trunk.
I didn't take anything from your trunk.
Okay, well, let me
officer.
find out. Let me find out for
It was
myself.
empty.
Wait, you have stuff in your trunk?
No, do not go in my trunk. Absolutely not.
But you're gonna
Northbound
arrest me
strawberry.
for looking through your trunk.
Another U-turn.
Sir,
We're trying to go in
I
the
know you.
alleyway.
You're gonna
There's
arrest
a-
me.
a
for
trash
what?
truck,
Do I?
but
Am I
don't
gonna have
think
a
it's
reason to
involved.
arrest you?
They're
Did you
going
take
into
anything?
the baseball field.
Okay, then there won't be a problem.
I don't know what you just hit.
Fine.
With that sanitation
All right.
truck, I don't know if
You
they were
can
hit by the chase
pat me
vehicle.
down, but you can't cuff me or anything. You pat me down. I give.
Well, I
Do
would
that.
need to search you to make sure you don't have anything. You know, I'm only looking for PD equipment.
I do not consent.
You don't consent?
It was
I don't
the
consent.
Drive block area,
Hmm.
on the baseball diamond. There was a
Why
sanitation
not?
truck there.
Because.
Down Alta Street.
Go on. Because what?
No, it's okay. I got this. Don't worry.
Westbound Adams Apple Boulevard.
Go on.
Fine.
Thank you. Oh.
Well,
Well, I'm only
maybe.
looking for PD equipment. Listen,
I don't
you
know.
can't go through a police officer's trunk. It don't work that way.
Fine. 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 But you're not arresting me, okay?
I won't arrest you. Listen, if you did take
Okay.
something, I'll just take it. All right. I'm gonna
Okay.
search you here, okay?
Right, northbound
Okay.
Crystal Street.
Here we are.
Mentioning the bound Los Lagunas. They're taking the upper ramp.
All right, you're good. Please don't do that again.
Around the building, they're gonna be on the north side.
You know what? Another call came in. I gotta go. Y'all are free to go, but slow it down and stop running reds, please.
I'll never. I stop and go.
You ran 2 reds in front of me.
No. I'm colorblind.
So run up a bell. With the bags.
There's 2 individuals southbound on Alta along the sidewalk. At least 1 northbound. 1 may have jumped to the freeway. I'm unsure.
Did she get inside the parking lot or not? I got her.
There's 1 individual westbound on Del Perro. They just passed the ramp towards Upper La Puerta. Looks like they're trying to jump onto the median between the 2. No, continue west. Continue west on the freeway. They're still westbound. I barely see him. I'm now VCB. They're approaching Ginger.
There's something up on
He's going towards Daily Globe. Daily Globe is going to be on that ramp, incoming lane. Daily Globe, you can see him.
something over running westbound. They're actually eastbound. Southbound.
Hey, firm 230 has visual. They're now southbound parallel to Los Lagunas, and they were on radio. They ran into the Daily Globe, running westbound. And the VCB standby.
Visual. He's gonna be heading towards the baseball, taking the staircase.
Hello? Well, just surrender.
To back road. He's going up the ladder.
Just surrender.
We're trying no funny business up there.
Back away!
What do you mean back or what?
Back away!
Back away or you're gonna fall?
Back away! Back up!
You think that gonna hurt me?
Fuck.
Yeah, look
Back
down.
up.
Look down.
Oh, shit.
You back away from the ledge.
Fuck me, fuck.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Say it. That's gonna hurt a lot.
I'm
Imagine
stressed.
your bones going the
stressed.
wrong way. Imagine your elbow bending the other way. Your skull.
Can we talk this out?
We're talking.
Okay. So let's oh shit, fuck. So I go down that ladder behind you, right? And then I go on my merry way, and then you guys parlay up here, talk, whatever, and then you guys go on your way, right? Yeah.
You know what? If getting you to step back from that ledge means letting you down that ladder, sure. I don't have a problem with it.
I can go down the ladder?
You can go down the ladder.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just don't step back. Don't step back.
Okay.
Come on.
walking.
Also, don't place a hand on me or any other officer, okay? I wouldn't want to have to beat your ass, okay?
Yeah, of course not. No, why would I?
Oh wait, what's your name, bud? What's your name?
Oh, me. My name's Benny. What's up?
Benny what?
Oh, Duff. Hey.
Don't approach him. I'll
Well,
get you.
all right, come on. Ladder's over there, bud. Come on,
okay.
Benny.
I can be
Alright.
going down the ladder of Daily Grove now.
The cigarette.
Individuals running southbound. Early VCB, stand by. Oh, I've got no visual. I don't know where they went.
Running westbound towards Senior Bun.
Hey, firm.
On the road underneath the freeway.
I'm gonna put my spikes in your glove box, if you don't mind.
Sir, just surrender. Please surrender.
Stop running! Running on foot, I have police over. Running. Stop on the white garage.
All right, going for cuffs. Hands behind your back.
Resisted! Running southbound.
Stop running.
The air, second floor.
What are you gonna do?
I'm fast. I'm fast.
Ah.
I'm fast. I'm fast.
He jumped over. He's gonna be on second floor, on the on-ramp.
I'm going for my vehicle.
Like he was facing south.
Kangaroo, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream.
I don't see him. I'm gonna go check the staircase. I'm gonna go on the garage of the third floor. See him. He's gonna be by the subway of Senior Bun. And go down the staircase of subway of Senior Bun. Entering subway. He went inside. I just saw him kind of like jumping over down.
Hey, firm. I will clear the corners as I run down. LSPD.
Someone can, another unit could be checking like Senior Bun's. I see him. He's doesn't have my watch on. I think it's northbound in the train tunnel.
Hey, firm. I will get into the tunnels and make my way with the vehicle.
If he sees me, he's gonna be left-hand side of tunnels going north.
Do 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 do
So
do.
fast, I don't know how he does it. He's running all the way north. Runner.
He back up.
Tunnels up from the Senior Bun subway running north.
230 is entering the tunnels from Del
Wherever
Perro.
my blip is running towards as the car
Going
goes.
to Delta Street.
South?
Yeah, you're heading to Delta.
I'm gonna do tracks now. I mean, in the train track. I lost visual. Visuals, like in the tunnels or the top of the people speed. I think a unit come from the Alta. Yeah.
Oh no.
If you don't see him when you're heading northbound, hold left.
It's easier to just. You know what?
Is he wearing all black?
This is fine.
Yeah, hold that. Continue south and hold. Continue north and hold that.
Because there's the little opening.
609 41 10-8. I'm going to be joined
Here.
by 404 Mr. Tackleberry. 38 southbound, one road, renegade trash truck driving motherfucker. Southbound, right across the street from the
Hey,
gas
firm, be
station.
advised. There's a current 80 moment. There's a foot pursuit in the tunnels heading towards Alta. I'm gonna get hit by a train! Ah!
444 is gonna try to go get roads. Down.
Bitch, a train ain't gonna take me out. I'm built like one. I'm good.
Nice one.
Ow.
Visual of the individual on foot in the tunnels goes across a peaceful street. Wearing light colored clothing.
We haven't found them.
You know, this could be worse. This could be worse. I don't know how it didn't explode, especially considering we then hit the generator. I thought that was the final, but that was the final bit. I'm gonna be real, I don't want to fully repair it. I want to just get it operational.
40 my 95 to Blake County. Hey, firm. Rose, do you guys still need help down there in the train yard?
Charlie, what's your status?
I'm in the tunnel with Bean. What about you,
Okay.
Mentor?
I'm gonna head back to Mission Row with the 95, okay?
I'll see you there.
Okay.
Apologies. I was repairing my car. I do not know. That's going to be a call for Crystal.
I think we call it UCL on him after being checked that and couldn't find him. He possibly could have made it out the Alta tunnels by the time, yeah, he got inside too.
I just want it to start, please. Oh no, a train's gonna hit that. Then we're gonna blow up. We need the photo. Wait, it's not smoking. Come on. Please. I don't know if I can click this. But it feels like there's like a UI thing above it. Yeah, I can't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. There's still something.
Prefecture, you picked up the Sandy PD.
Yeah, same traffic.
Oh, I got it. It was the J thing. We don't have much time before a train rolls through here, so like... Not again! Gonna happen again. There's nothing I can do. Please. I see it was J. And now we're good. please. I think we die if a train comes through here, no matter what. Comes that way? Generator. Oh no. Please. Oh my god.
Check.
10-2.
And someone picked me up on Vespucci and Alta Street.
444's got you, Charlie.
Thank you, Shiesty.
Safe and Sound is not the song we should be playing. Y'all, I don't think 2 repair kits was enough for my car.
You need more.
Possibly.
Are you exactly, Rhodes? You in the tunnel, sir?
Apologies, I was still repairing. I'm in the tunnels. Yeah, unfortunately, it was not enough. I also...
Are you next to the integrity tunnels, the hole? The big hole in the wall? I mean, in the top?
Negative. I don't... Stand by. Quickest way to get to me is likely northbound Little Bighorn. Though I'm gonna be real, my car definitely gonna get sideswiped by a train soon.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make it to you. Find a safe spot. Okay, I'm going in through Del Perro.
A firm. If you go through Del Perro, when you get to the like 4-way split, you want to cut straight across, like go across the tracks up the little ramp, and then take the little tunnel. Once you go down like the little ramps down, you take the tunnel to the right hand side, and that's where I got hit by a train.
Oh, Rhodes, I think. Do I have your number, Rhodes?
5311.
Actually, you know what? Can you check your glove box for me?
A firm. I have your spikes. I put them in my lockbox. Oh, I see someone.
Present.
Okay, do not go to your left. That is where the train is going to come next.
On the railing, don't worry.
There's like, okay. All right, Rhodes.
It's a little fun.
You just step away, so if the train comes, if I blow up, we don't both blow up, okay?
Give it to me. Give it to me. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to put you at risk. I don't want to put you at... Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll do it quick.
Good luck, Rhodes.
It doesn't see it as smashed up. Aw, fuck. This thing might just be like fucked, you know? .230's repaired. I'm Ocean King. Thank you, Den.
Of course.
PTSD.
Disregard shot submission, right?
It's fine. I'd be advised 230 is refueling at Mirror Park.
.609, we handled the situation with the mayor. God damn, it's a travesty. 609 is gonna be 23 at MRPD. I got a videotape to review.
Be advised, I twatted a photo of my vehicle after having been hit by a train. It really is a banana car. Holy fuck, you're right. Wants to boost gift state ID. 1303.
.9, I can hear audible gunfire coming